Hello. Hopefully everything's working. I think I say that at the start of every stream. Hello Witchcrafts, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Thank you for the tier 1. Subscribe for 4 months. I did hear it when I booted up the stream, but I forgot to type up the announcement for Discord. So I just missed it. That being said, I did type it up, but once I restarted Discord, I deleted it. So I was very upset. For the first time, I actually was prepared, but then it was all for nothing. I'm just seeing if on the stream... oh! What was that? Nothing popped up. I think Lee was the last to stream, so I'm just making sure that everything's still working. I think he changed a few things. Oh, I can... yeah, Shelly's still there. I can see her moving. So yeah, the stream's going to be a little different today. I think last time I streamed was Cutting Pixels work. Haley hates you. Hi, hope you're having a festive morning / day. Thank you very much. I am indeed. Just had lunch, so can't complain. Like I said, I'm going to do some modelling today for Skystead Ranch. I think I'm going to do the elevator that goes down to the sort of beach island at the bottom. I did have some references pulled up, but they're all gone because unfortunately I had to restart my PC to get the webcam working. So I'm just going to put up some references real quick. That work? Oh, what's that? Gonna where? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I'll quickly see if I can get some references up before I start modelling. Otherwise, I'm going to be going on blind here. Rob has given me a bit of a rundown of what he kind of wants for the elevator. So, going off that description, I think that's kind of enough. I'm kind of just wanting some. I'm just getting references up of elevators. Fascinating stuff. Hey, Hybrid. Cool, right. Start the cube. So, I'm thinking that I'll do the actual elevator first. The bit that carries up and down. Hello! Is it gone nowhere? Go nowhere. Your PC is struggling. Oh dear. I'm not entirely sure how big we want the platform. From Rob's subscription, I don't think it's too big. Now, well, it doesn't have to be a specific size. I just mean in terms of like, do you want it to just be a size for a person, or is it going to have other things on it?
It's likely we should make it in mind so that we could have other things on it.
Cool, right. Much you could hear Rob there, but you just said we'll have it in mind that you can sort of have it so that there's other things on there with you, the character. I wasn't originally going to do planks of wood at the bottom because ideally I could just make a plane and make it look like a wooden plank. Yeah, I should probably do that actually. Yeah, we'll keep the vertice count low. Between 2 and 3 meters. Thank you very much. So yeah, what we're going to do, I was going to model individual planks for the bottom. But to be perfectly honest, I could probably make it look like planks in Substance Painter. So I think I'm just going to keep it a solid block for now, and I'll put the majority of the detail in the sort of framework of the elevator, just to save some polys. Otherwise, it's going to be quite high. So what I want to do is I want to quickly make a block out, essentially, of how it's going to look. I'm going to have to move this microphone. I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. I put it in front every single time, and I always end up regretting it. Right, let's just... So we're going to be very basic and primitive right now with the sort of designs that we're doing. And then after, I'll go in and add detail. That being said, I could probably build one side and move it to save a bit of time. So what I'll do is I'll just bring this out a bit more. Did that music just jump? It's like having a record player and it starts jumping. I think Rob was saying to think of it more like a cable car in terms of design. So it's sort of got a frame to it. So it's not just a floor that gets lowered, which makes sense to me. I think Rob was also saying we could possibly put a gate in there as well. So it shuts when you get on. So I have to be sort of careful where I put the pivot points, just that Rob can easily animate it when it's in game. I'm trying to think how high I want this to go. It's gonna look a bit like a gazebo if I go too high. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll make it a bit more squared off. I'm not sure if I like this sort of look here, but it's a bit more rectangular, so I might just pull it out a bit more. Like I said, we're going to start very primitive, and then I'm going to go in and start making it look a bit more like wood and chipping into it a bit. Is the stream heavily lagging for anyone else? It's lagging for everyone, huh? Is that something on my end? I could try turn off Shelly for now, see if that helps. I'm hoping that it's not my fault that Rob's PC is locking up. I have turned Shelly off there, so hopefully that might save a bit the internet speed.
Downloading on Discord or Dropbox.
Downloading on Dropbox, good point. Nope, no, that looks of it. Oh, it is. It's downloading a few tracks. There's like a few more to go. I could just delete those ones for now, actually.
You can right click on it on Dropbox and do pause.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Go where? Right click on Dropbox and click what website?
Pause. So in the bottom left of that, there's this little drop down.
It says all my files up to date.
Yeah, and then. Oh, right, okay, well, you can still press pause.
Pause sync, yeah, I'll talk about it. That's fine. Problem solved. Slowly getting worse. It should be fine now. It's because I had to take some music out of the streaming music, so I think when we imported them back in, it downloaded a few. But nothing's going on now, so that should free up the Wi-Fi. So if that gets a little bit better. That should clear up a bit. Hello, Sandra? GTW? Hello. I'm going to butcher that name. I'm just going to go Brian. Brian24. Welcome to the stream. Terrible today. Getting the pets pack for Cloning Pigs this week. That's great to hear. Hope you enjoy it. It's really fun what I do. I'm just staying positive, but slideshow sums it up. Like I said, it should clear up.
It might not, at least from my desktop.
Oh. So, yeah, I didn't think of that. Is there anything we can do about that, Rob?
Yeah, I'm asking him to stop.
Just stop. Should have been Stained Glass 2. Stained Glass 2 got a lot of very, very popular. I really enjoyed that one as well. It was one of the fun ones that I really what am I trying to say? It's one of the most fun ones I've done so far. I did try to incorporate a little bit into the Celtic DLC because there's a lot of Celtic designs for Stained Glass, so I thought I'd bring it back a little bit for that. Oops, woohoo! I'm just trying to be easy on the PC at the minute. I don't want to. It's Jack's fault you have bad Wi-Fi, Bob. It is, yes. I'm trying to treat the PC a little bit of care. I don't want to break it, so I'm just I'm gonna wait until it starts clearing up. I think it's because Lee's currently remote desktoping back at home, so I might be taking a bit of the Wi-Fi. Let me know if that starts clearing up. Tony just joined. Like I said, we're just doing some 3D work for Skystead, modelling the lift that carries you down to the beached area on the Skystead. So, like I said, I'm just going to do a really rough block out first, and I'm going to go and make it look stylized. And obviously, this just looks very blocky at the minute. We don't want. I should probably take note of how many. Things seem to be better. Okay, cool. Cool. Good to know. Sorry about that. Damn Lee, how could you do work on a work day? What a monster. Cool. Let's carry on with this now. So, I'm trying to think how on the top to look. References in this case, I'm pretty much the only thing I'm looking for is how wood joins together, like in terms of how they're connected. Oh, I've seen a design that I really like actually. Yeah, actually, I'm going to go with a different sort of style here. I just thought, obviously, this lift is supposed to be sort of hand built, and I feel like it's looking too fancy. So I'm going to make it more out of planks of wood rather than sort of like podiums. And what I'm going to do that. Gonna make it look a bit jank, for lack of a better word. Also, you're welcome for the extra beach island work. Thank you very much, Hybrid.
It's his fault. We have to do it.
Oh, right, of course, yeah. Sorry, I was a little dazed there for a second. I was like, "What? Has Hybrid started working for us? I haven't realised." No, but I'm quite looking forward to that area because I've had I've had a few ideas of what kind of scouts would be down there, and I'm very much looking forward to it. I'm going to go in and add in some extra details to these sort of fences in a second. I kind of want to get in the rotations really. Gotta love a quiet day in the office. It's quite a quiet day for us as well. Lee and Laura are currently working from home today, so it's just me and Rob. It's been quite a chill day. It's not always a great thing either though, because Lee's usually the technician for the stream, so when things go wrong, I kind of rely on Lee, so something else goes wrong, might be in trouble. Oh, that was a funky noise. I'm going to turn on cavity just to make it look a bit more appealing, whatever it is. There it is. Just so I can see the edge a bit better. That was a crisp sound. That was actually me opening an iron brew. It did sound a bit crisp like though. I see what you mean. This is why I kind of wanted to make the floor just one plane, because it means I get to spend a bit of extra polys making the sides look really nice. So we want that sort of handcrafted look to it. I've got an iron brew extra, which I'm assuming is sugar free, but I don't know what. It always confuses me why they call it extra when it's technically less. That looks cool. A couple of cans of Monster. I used to love Monster, but I stopped drinking them. I forget which flavour it was, but it was the we'll bring it my face for you. I had what was it? Was the orange one? Was it the Mac? Oh, there's butterflies on it. I know that. It's got butterflies on it on the can. I really liked that one. Oh, I can't drink the plain one. It's just too much. Are you going ew at the plain one or ew at mine? It's gonna be mine 100%. I'm assuming that's the orange one makes you feel sick. It just tastes like fruit. I love that one.
No, I think maybe the one I drank.
Oh really?
The plain one, yeah. It's not for everyone, is it?
No, my partner really likes the original one as well. I don't know, it just tastes too... It's funny you're saying it just tastes too much like an energy drink. It's just too much. It's like drinking raw sugar. It's too powerful. The Doctor ones. Is Aussie Lemonade the one with like the funky like underwater designs on it? I really like that one. Pipeline Punch I've had. I quite like that one. Any updates to the growl? Not as of yet, Hybrid. Haven't really had a chance to do any work on Skystead in general, really. Monarch, that's it. But yeah, and Hybrid, we've been doing a lot of work on it, cutting pixels and sort of back end stuff for Skystead at the minute. I should be back on Skylar work soon, though. At least I hope. I'm making this really overly complicated for myself. Thank you very much. I was gonna say I didn't think that one was that bad. I got worried. Oh, that's interesting. Didn't realize I made that higher. Bring it back down here. Give it a bit of a point. I'm trying to think how the this bit should go. So why reference is important. I can imagine it, but it's the fine details I need help with. Let's see. I'm trying to think in terms of how the player would look in here. When I envisioned it, when Rob first described it, I imagined it as a sort of like cargo crane that you kind of just hitching a ride on, where it's kind of like it's meant for delivering like goods down to the next island. You're kind of just hitching a ride. Instead of a gate, we could have a wall that flops down, turns into a ramp. Oh, sort of like the Athena.
Oh yeah.
Could do that. Just trying to think how that would look. I forgot you could just make gears in Blender. So I could just make a sort of quick design here. Can I have it so there's no hole in the middle? How do I do that? Wow. Oh no. Okay. There we go.
What is that? Is that like a gear tool?
Yep.
That's pretty awesome.
We have the technology.
Can you choose how many teeth it's got?
Yeah.
That's sick, that.
There you go. If you remember when we did like the puzzles for the Skystead leaflet, and there was a cog game. That's what I used.
Oh right.
Just try and get a bit. I don't want this. There we go. I don't want the hole in the middle because we're not going to need it. Just a waste of geometry. So. Is that just... What's that doing? Oh! I don't know why you would want that for a cog, but I like that it's there. And this is the angle. Cool. This is what I want to do. I want to bring
Make like drills.
a drill, maybe. Yeah, good point. There we go. I want like a slight bend in it. Cool. Easy cog. Right, we'll try work on this door. What was just suggested? Is that bent? Is that just me? Is it? No. Just my imagination then. That's not normal. I'm confused. Oh, the rotation of the cog. That's it. I think Rob was saying could we maybe used to make a drill, something like that. Which makes sense to me. Yes, it's very easy to make cogs. do not need that many polys. I'll tell you that right now. Don't necessarily want a gap here, so I'm just going to bring this forward a little bit. It doesn't have to be a square. What, the platform?
Yeah. Make it like rectangular or something if that would be easier for you.
No, it's just a case that I don't want a gap here. But the only problem is because there's the frames there, so it makes it a bit annoying. Although, couldn't they just have it going through it? I'm trying to think how that would make sense. Obviously, I know I could go through the wood, obviously. I'm trying to think of actually in the game, because if there's a door or a platform that comes down and extends to the end of this frame, when the player gets on and it goes back up, there's going to be this bit extruding out the front here. I think that'll be okay. I think that'll be okay. Right. Okay. Hardest part about designing such like a large asset for the game is making sure it fits in the style of the game. I don't want to make it look out of place. I'm trying to think. There was a way you could. I'm trying to on the billboard. Whoops. On the billboard, there's sort of like. Stop doing that. Right, cool. There's like wooden beams that curve. I'm just trying to remember how you do that in Blender. It's been a long time. I'm pretty sure it's just called bend, isn't it? Nope. Curve? No. Here we go. Maybe reuse the upper frame of the well. Oh, like the tiled roof at the top. That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea at all, actually. Oh, what was it called? I don't think it was just curve. No, because that's trying to curve it off a curve tool, which I don't want. It's fine for now. It's not important at the minute. I was just trying to get the framework in. Right, what we'll do now, I'm going to go in, I'm going to start adding some like nooks and that's what I'm looking for. I'm losing all the words to do. And sort of like dents in it and stuff like that. Just make it look a bit more stylized. This should make it so that that's mirrored. Oh, it didn't. That's fine. Do the old-fashioned way then. That's obviously not the same. I think you're lying to me. There we go. I was clicking the wrong button all along. I have made these way too big. I'm not sure if I like that, to be perfectly honest. Looks too modern. Let's just bring these in a bit. Yeah, I think I prefer that for this asset. It's more simple. Oh, I just realised I didn't separate this mesh. I was meant to. Actually, we don't need these faces no more, because that's going to be inside the mesh. Goodbye. What I'm doing here is that I'm just separating the mesh so I can work on this individually. So now what I can do is I can add a bevel just to make these. It's interesting. What's it doing that for? Probably because there's a face still there. That'll be the reason why. There we go. So we've got the bevel on here. Oh dear, that's fine. Hold on. But we maintain the edge. This is a waste of geometry. That's weird how it's done that. Just tidying it a bit. There we go. That's way nicer. Right. I'll tie that one up. We'll just bin this one. Wrong button. I forgot I have popcorn. Oh, no, I want popcorn. What kind of popcorn you got? Sweet, salted. Isn't there like a caramel one now? Or a toffee one? Caramel? Is it like caramel coated? Feels like years since I've had popcorn now. Is it toffee? I don't think I've had much toffee popcorn. I quite like when you get the mixed ones of like salt and sweet. I quite like them. At least they're my fave anyway. That's probably too small to be worth having, so I'm just gonna quickly grab these. Just make it a bit bigger. If I was to get salted or sweet, it would have to be the bag that is a mix of both. Yeah, definitely. I couldn't just have salty ones. Mixed ones are the best option. Totally agree. I think when you go to the cinema and you have like mixed ones, they're the best ones. Yeah, my mouth seems a lot more sensitive than usual when it comes to actually zooming in and out. I don't know why that is. It's thrown me off my game a little bit. See there, I didn't rotate that harshly. Don't know what its problem is. Not been at the cinema in a few years. I probably don't go as often as I should, but I do enjoy going when I go. It's one of those things I just keep missing, so if a movie comes on that we want to see, I just miss it. I end up watching it a few years later. I think I was saying last time I went. There we go. That's a nice big divot in there. My brother went to see the new Planet of the Apes film last week. 10 minutes in, the computer scrolling the projector photo was cancelled. Oh no! I really wanted to see the new Planet of the Apes movie, but again, it's one of those things that just keep missing out. Should have paid for 10 minutes worth. Last time I went was to see Sonic 2. When did Sonic 2 come out? Was that recent? I don't remember. I've only seen the first one. I quite enjoyed the first one. Oh, I remember going to see Avengers Endgame. I went to see it at the midnight one. The midnight release. That was a good cinema trip. I enjoyed that one. I think there's a new Alien movie coming out. I quite like them, so I'll probably go see that in the cinema. Tiniest bevel I've ever seen. Inuyasha Edwina? Hello! Welcome to the stream. Good morning to you as well. It's actually, well, it's afternoon for us now. Is the stream back? Yes, it's back. Hope I haven't butchered your name there, Edwina. You'll find that. I'm not great with names. What's that reading? I suppose it's not so much names. It's just reading. Oh, 2022. Oh, that's fairly recent. I've got no recollection of watching that either. As I think I watched the first one because Jim Carrey's in it, and I quite like Jim Carrey. But I think he's in the second one as well. So it's not really an excuse. Just realised I haven't saved this once, so I should probably save it. It's bad because I'm usually very good at saving and things like that when it comes to like just, you know, modelling on off stream, but honestly, I just forget. Keanu Reeves is going to the next one. Yes, he's playing Shadow, right? Quite confirm that. Witchcrafts. Is that you trying to help me pronounce the name? Inuyasha? Inuyasha. Is that right? He's playing Shadow, yeah. Keanu Reeves is Shadow. Which I think is perfect. Yeah, it's just John Wick comes in. Wasn't there a game where like Shadow had weapons though? I hope it's like that version, because that would be cool. If it's that version of Shadow. I think it was on the PS2 or something, right? The box art is notorious. For what? Oh, I clicked off my web browser there. I thought I closed something accidentally. Straight up panicked. No, in the anime they are always screaming the name. Oh, I see. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't realize it was from an anime. I said it right. Cool, thank God. Thank you for clarifying. Why won't you work? These have face on the bottom actually. Yes, they do. Bless you. Don't worry, that wasn't Godzilla outside roaring, it was just Rob sneezing. Tis hay fever season. He sneezes all year round, I'm afraid. I don't think it has anything to do with the hay fever. I've got hay fever. And I don't think it affects me quite as bad. I get hay fever really bad in the morning. But after that I'm fine. It goes away. Which is weird. Always hay fever season for me, allergies all year round. I'm similar, but only for the morning. So even in winter, I'll feel like really bugged up and like sneezy and hay fever in the morning. But pretty much as soon as I get off the bus to come to the office, I'm fine. It's only for that specific 40 minutes. After that, I'm okay. Which is very odd. I don't know why it happens. Gonna do a little life hack here, save some time. Know what to do. There we go. That's funky. Oh. Oops. Made a very big error in judgment here. I don't know how I've done it. This should be here. I don't know why this is so far back for. No, I'm not just going to copy and paste these over, do not worry. That would be a bit of a cheaty way to do it. I'm going to change it up. I'm essentially going to... For one, mess up the rotations a bit, mix and match them. We need to start putting that microphone right in front of the keyboard. That's it every time, I always do it. I can hear the very distinctive noise of Rob's PC blowing up again. Heart Lily, thank you for subscribing. For Prime for 2 months. Thanks so much. Go to the stream. I do love that slimy one. I can't remember who made it. Was it Rob? I think it was Lee who made it. Lee does have a very creative eye when it comes to making emotes or thumbnails that include me in them. Nothing else. just that. Oh, thank you for the follow, Inuyasha Adrina. Please say I said that right the second time. I really hope so. I have the urge to code something. I've never had the urge myself. What would be the one of that urge, I think. What is it you're wanting to code? Is it that simple where you can kind of come up with an idea? Oh, this ain't gonna work. I've just realised because they're all joined together. Whoops. Looks pretty good to me. I don't like how there's not a notch in one of these. Let's go for you. You stick out. I have no idea. I'm still trying to improve my knowledge to be able to be better in what I do. Oh, cool. So is like coding sort of like a hobby at the moment, or? I would have no idea. I've got no idea how to code. I don't have my brain isn't wired that way. I can't see the matrix. That's cool. Is there like a specific area that you want to code in, like gaming or something else? What's your code in? I'm trying to think. I know there's many things to code in. Very cool. That looks much better. I'm trying to think I want the door to look. Kind of envisioning this now. It's definitely coming together because it's sort of like going off the vision that I had when Rob described it. And as I could always see it having like oh, it's a terrible colour. So there would be I'm drawing a cube where I could have just imported a cube. But I don't know, there's like lots of scrap and stuff on here that's been left here. plank hanging on there, something like that. There's just scrap stuff here. And then, obviously this would be sort of used as a cargo lift, but you're just hitching it right down. As for the door, I'm not entirely sure. While no code is also taught. You can draw lines. Don't know that. Elevator's looking cute. Thanks so much. It's getting there. Definitely get the door in. I still want once I remember how to do it, I want these sort of like curved beams here. No, not the lines. Sort of these. I want some nice curved beams here like that. I think that'll look real nice. For the door, could do the wall thing you've been doing, but a little taller. Oh, like for the planks. Could. Like an open door design. Oh, for the lift. Yeah, so not really here, but Rob was saying that we could have like a wall that also acts as a ramp, so it would go down, so you can walk on it. Yeah, that's the plan. I have to be careful not to make it as sort of destroyed as these ones, because I don't want to mess up the hitbox and walking on it. So I'll keep it fairly undamaged, at least for now. So we'll need to match the height of these ones, which is apparently the default cube anyway. Maybe a tad smaller. Yeah, like a castle drawbridge. Exactly like that. I'm trying to think how the design would work. So I don't want to just have planks of wood plonked in it. Plonked into that pole there, it just wouldn't look real. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an extra sort of section here. Just go down. There we go, thank you. Very infuriating. So if I do that, yeah. And I'm thinking we could have some sort of metallic bands here. Metallic bands? Not the actual band. But some form of... Let me just get these in like that. Yes, something like that. So what we'll do is we'll have one on the end. What we've got to be careful of doing here is not to make it hit this, otherwise when Rob animates it, it's going to look like it's clipping. Which I don't want. Would it look fairly clean? Excited to try the game someday. Oh, thanks so much. It's getting there. Definitely changed a lot in the past year. Changed a lot. In a good way. But like an artistic sense, you know, I'm just happy to see the game sort of finding its sort of style, which it has now. The game looks great now. Pardon me. There we go. So So it looks like those bands are attached to this sort of metal pole here. And then what we can do... I'm not going to go over the top and add bevels and stuff in this because it's so small you're not going to be able to see it. Most of the time it's going to be behind these planks anyway. So let's rotate these down on the 90-degree axis. Do I want that? Oh, what if I get this? Oh wait, hold on. Working on this one. If I get that, and just I sort of like that. Excited to try the game someday. Me too, says Rob. You play it all day. Pretty much. Oh yeah, I'm liking that. We're keeping it. Want it done. I don't know why it turns the cavity off every time I do that. It is quite infuriating. No, definitely not. Yeah, we were just talking about this technical hybrid, how we were going to interact with it. So I was asking if like I needed to model like a pressure plate or like a lever or something. Because I'm not quite sure. The song is so soothing. It is, but when you stream to it, it can also make you very tired. remember when I did a lot of QA work for Wheeloop when the game first came out, or in development anyway. I had to QA a lot of stuff, and listening to the Wheeloop theme is very, very calming. Hence the monsters I used to drink. Got some Skystead music on now. About time. If we have issues with the area, so I'm going to have to make it automatic. As it just moves up and down on its own, and you can't just hit your ride on it as it's moving around. Oh, save me. Forgot to apply the mirror. I was wondering why it looked a bit weird. Could definitely do some poly count reduction on them. That's for sure. Why does it, it's sort of like flatten. I'm not sure if it flattens the edges or just the edges are all perfectly aligned. It's making it look a bit weird. Just lift a few of them up. I don't understand what it's doing there. That's really odd. That's fine. Right, let's put the origin in there. And then set this. Set the origin to the 3D cursor. And if I've done it right, there we go. There's a bit of a gap there. But there is a door. So you imagine when the player comes along or the player gets in. Can't imagine when it's animated, kind of like when it comes to going, it goes. It's kind of like, you know, it's kind of wobbly. When it comes down, it bounces a bit. So it goes boing, boing. Yeah. Right, cool. It's pretty much the main bit done. We just need to figure out the top section here. I could probably do some poly count reduction as well, but I'll do it off stream. It's a bit boring. I did do a little bit along the edges, but I know this bit in particular will. What is the poly count actually? What we're looking at right now? I'm looking. There we go. Yeah, there's 400 in that, just that door. Absolutely not. It'll be this. it's all the cogs. I don't know why it's got all these in here for. To be perfectly honest, I probably could have spent more time messing around with the cog settings because I could probably do this a lot more. But again, I'll do it off stream. I can easily just come off stream and redo those. How big is the actual frame? Yeah, the frame's not big at all. Oh. It's the door. It's all in that door. Cool. Right, let's get references back up and have a look what we can do here. I really did like the idea of Hyper Town, which was to make the roof sort of tiled like the well. So what we'll do, let's bring the well in and do a little bit of a mesh mix here, so if we can, whoops, see what we can do. I'm not just going to take it straight off the well and put it on, but we can see what it looks like, at least. Oh, he's so small. Right. Off you go. Don't want you. Nope. Oh, hello. Nope. Nope. No, keep that. Keep that. Keep that. Get rid of that. I don't know what button I've just clicked. There we go. Right, okay, cool. I was going to say that made me a little concerned. Put the origin back in the middle. Cool. I quite like it. It looks like a little mini house, almost. Obviously, redo it. Ship it, done. Export, no, I'm done. But yeah, I quite like that. Maybe a bit simpler in design. Maybe a bit complex. But yeah, I quite like that. Again, how did I do this curve? there's literally a way where you can just curve it. It just curves the mesh. Done. But I don't know how I did it. Let's keep that here as a reference. It's all coming really handy. Let me quickly see if I can figure out these curves. Where's my browser? Oh, subdivide it, yeah. Well, yeah, I've got to put edge loops in, but there's a modifier that makes it like curve. I did it for the wall. For the wall on the RAL. There's a way you can do it. I just don't know how to do it. I know it's not the curve tool, because it wasn't that complicated. For that, I would have to draw in a curve and then make a curve around it, but it wasn't that hard. Was it warp? That sounds familiar. Let me quickly try. I'm just gonna make tons for now. I'll get rid of it. Oops, it is a... Wasn't warp. Because there's settings in it. No. What was it called? It's gonna bug me.
Yo, I...
Oh. It's called deform? There's literally... The picture of it is right there. It's bending a cube. Right there. Oh, it's so Ethereum. I knew it was there somewhere. Got that. Make like cool things like that. I'll see you make a drill. There you go. Drill done. But now from the bend. But you've got to make it bend the right way. That's the hard part. Because there's a way you can do it. Oh god. I knew there was a way to do it. So I remember modelling the well and doing the same thing.
G'day.
Just got shot by an ad. Thank you very much for that. Right. Okay. Let me try just hide this for now. Let's get a cube in here. Right, that's set it off now. Let's put in a few edge loops. Go 10. Because I'm going to shrink it a bit, it's a bit too big. And we'll see if this works. I am being silly. I know why it's not working. I'm just not thinking. Because it needs to bend from here. Because it's trying to bend it from the middle, where the origin's sitting at. So we'll do it now. There we go. Bam. All I wanted. Sit the bend. Right. Bring everything back. All that for just simple... a simple shape. But oh well. I just know how to do it now. I've recharged my memory. Just apply this move to that. It was by no means perfect. It took way too long, but we got there in the end. Oh, don't do that. Just apply the modifier. There we go. -1 in the scale. We'll flip it. Music question mark. There we go. It's coming together. Trying to think how I would do the top. Because this design has a sort of rectangular design. I kind of want this one to have a bit more of a, like an oval shape. Like a circular shape like that. So I'm thinking if I make another cube here. How big do I want it? How big do I want the frame, is the question. Ideally it should be the same size as these, right? That would make sense. In fact, can I not just... No. Perfect. Oh, where's it gone? Oh, I'm wondering why it's not bending, because there's no there's no subdivision in it. That would probably help. again, I think 10 worked out quite well, but considering it's quite big, we'll make it about 14. Just so it's got enough wiggle room there. Right, there we go. That's what it was. Okay. It's hard to envision because I can't put it on top and then bend it. So I'm trying to think. So what I'll do. Duplicate it. Apply. Just take this one. Have a look. Life hack. That's not 45 degrees. This is going to be very primitive there, just so I can see what it looks like. I quite like that, perfectly honest. Maybe a bit of a harsher bend. So what I'd have to do is make it a bit longer. So let's just get rid of this. Just scale a bit more. Like that. Maybe a bit too much now. We'll see. That's pretty much 90. Let's put on 90. There we go. What? That's not right. What happened to you? Where have you gone all... What? Why has it gone funky? That was okay, right? Hasn't gone weird again. No, that looks okay this time. I don't know what happened there. Whoops. Right, so I get this perfectly flat. So I'm just going to do that. How's that look? Most it's not finished. But in terms of just design-wise, like, I like it and I don't like it. I'm 50-50. I like it because it's different from the other objects we've got, so it stands out. Obviously, it keeps the same aesthetic, but at the same time, I'm not sure if I prefer that over the well. I can't really tell. Definitely giving gondola-ish vibes. Yeah, that is what we're saying. So maybe it's okay. Just trying to envision it in the game, you know, the colours. I quite like it because I can still put this bit on the top as well. This like sort of beam that sits on the top. Because what I'm thinking, obviously, we need to think of a place where the rope is going to attach as well. I'm not sure if it's going to be like, I'll draw it. Hold on. We haven't really discussed this yet. I'm not sure if it's going to be just like one rope that holds it, or it's going to be a sort of like this sort of design. I would probably say that one, because then I could probably make it so that the rope wraps around the beams and that holds it up. I think that would look pretty cool. I think then if there was just one sort of rope, I feel like it would also look a bit. I feel like it would wobble around all the time. There's only one, but this one kind of keeps it stable. If it was just there, then I'd have to make this bit flat, and this would just look a bit. I don't know. Doesn't look as appealing artistically. So yeah, I think I'm going to keep this sort of design. My only concern is that this doesn't really make much sense. What holds these beams in place here? Whoops. This one, it's kind of built into this big bit here. It's a bit different on this one. So I wonder if I could have it so that it actually does this. If I could get that to sit in there, it'd be perfect. I think that would kind of work. Yeah, because what I could do... Yes, so I'll have it sitting there. And then I'll pull these out a bit more. I think that'll be the game plan. Ah, man. Okay, I can't go any further. That's fine. So we need to make essentially a cube that's thicker than that cube. So many cubes. But so I need to make this. So about there. That's how thick we want it. Lengthwise, probably put it there. Maybe a bit less actually. Don't want it too big. Yeah, cool. just bringing in the width a bit there, just because I'm aware that I'm actually going to be adding in these sort of end bits here, so it's going to add a bit of thickness regardless. I was not paying attention to how many that's at that too. I think it was 14 last time. That should be enough. Just speedrunning it now. Ah, one corner. Silly me. Probably should have put it on this line down here because it's the more dominant one, so I can see it better. There we go. Why doesn't that fit? That should fit perfectly. I even gave it wiggle room. That's infuriating. We're getting there. We were indeed getting there. This looks at the beginning of some lovely future screenshots. That's not bad actually. I really need some screenshots. That's really annoyed me how that hasn't fitted. So considering at the start I made it perfectly fit. So I'm probably gonna have to. I just can't understand what that's done that for. Welcome to the stream, Ravi. Oh, that doesn't work either. This is going to be complicated. I'm just trying to think of how. I can get to these planks like sitting on top of this wood rather than under it. Putting these bits in here is really complicated things. I probably should not have done that. It should have just remained sitting on top of them. That doesn't make any sense. So I'm like, what do I do? Oh wait. Can I have it so it goes opposite way? Yeah, I think I'm just going to read this bit. I'm not entirely keen on the these beams bit. I'm going to try to figure that out. Because I want it to look like it actually connects. If you keep it in that position, you could colour the ends of the horizontal pieces to look like metal bolts. What, these bits? Yeah, that is the plan. The only problem is that when I'm trying to curve a roof over the top, it clips with this wooden frame. Whereas on the well, the frame kind of sits on top, but I've got that underarching bit to support it, so it's fine. In here, I don't have that. I've got to make it attached to the frame. It makes it a lot more complicated. So essentially, I would need it so there's this sort of thickness at the top still, but also no clipping at the bottom. So it would have to, these would have to be huge in terms of thickness. I'm not sure if I want them that big, because it's going to look a bit weird. My other thought is that I make the planks and I have it rotate the other way. So which would just be annoying to do. So I'm probably have to do that by hand or using a ray. A ray could work maybe, but again it would be a bit not great. Unless I have it so that my kids have just started experimenting with Blender, so it's interesting to watch an in-process game asset build. Looks challenging. Yeah, well, obviously, I think the most challenging part is like figuring out a design. Like the actual Blender part isn't that bad. Blender's quite it's quite good when it comes to like, you know, beginner level sort of you know, modeling. It's not too in your face. It's, you know, the UI is quite, you know, easy on the eyes, so it's not too bad. See, right here is just I could try something, but it's chances are it's gonna look terrible. What if I just get rid of these bits? I just don't want it to look top heavy. I think that's my concern. So if I do that, that would solve all the problems. But does it look too top heavy? I don't know if it does actually. Let me try really quickly add those framework back in. Add those frameworks, sorry. See if I can get it looking good. I don't want to. I'm stubborn. I don't want to end stream until I fix the roof. Otherwise, I'm going to be very upset. Did I keep that curved? Oh, I didn't. Jack, man. Why did you do that for? That's a good point, Rob, to be fair, yeah. Just didn't want it to look weird. I think that looks okay, though. I think it still looks like it's part of the design. Like, it's silent design. It looks part of the frame. All alien to me. Blender elevators. What? Okay, I'm rotating it on that. So that should be minus 90. Minus 90. That's going to upset me. It's because I was in the local axis. It was. It darn tootin' was. Oh, I think I know why it was rotating funny. I didn't apply the transform. Yeah, that was the reason. How many times have we done this now? The exact process here, like 3 times. Please work. It would be so kind if you would just work. I thought it was my team playing, Rob. Okay, cool. The worst part is that I don't know if I like it. I'm envisioning it with colour, obviously. And it should have this bit at the top as well, like the sort of horseshoe bit. But I don't know if I like the sort of the curved planks. I don't know if I like it. I think tiling's going to be better. Yeah, I think I might go for tiling instead rather than a sort of curved frame. But I think I'll leave that there for today anyway. Pretty much got it built. It just needs that bit at the top and redoing the roof, but that's all good. I think I like the well roof more. Same. Yeah, same. it was worth the experiment. See what it looked like, try to do something different, but I think I prefer the Wellwolf too. Which I think it looks better. It just has that sort of Skystead style to it. Well, I suppose it makes my life easier because I can literally just copy that. I'm done. A Wild West caravan wagon. Yeah, that kind of just looks more Skysteadish, so I think I'm going to go with that instead. Let's just pretend we modelled this today. There we go. Look, we built it. It's done. But yeah, I think we'll call it there today, folks. I'm quite happy with it. I'm not upset that I didn't get the roof done, but it is what it is. I can easily remodel that any time. It won't take too long at all. I know how to do that now, so that's fine. But yeah, we'll call there. I hope you all have a lovely weekend. Thanks for joining, and thanks for all the tips and tricks. Ravi, I hope your kids enjoy Blender. It's good fun once you get the hang of it. Yeah, good for consistency. Yeah, definitely. Because I think a lot of things about now. I think the notice board has a similar sort of style, so it kind of just keeps it consistent across the board. And obviously the house as well. So, but yeah, I think that'll do. I'll quickly say it before I forget. But yes, annoyed. Thank you, Rob. But yes, we'll call it there. So I hope you all have a lovely weekend, and I shall see you in a couple of weeks. I'm not sure if it'll be me or Lee. If it's me, I think it'll be more Skystead stuff, because by the time I think I'll be done cutting pixels. So who knows? If I don't get time to come back to this, I'll continue this on the stream. But yeah, your offset won't be me. Is that the case? Is that really? Oh, that's a shame. But yes, have a good weekend, folks. Goodbye for now. Bye bye.